This thing is a monster. This is the best backpack blower on the market right now. Just finished up here, started at our shortest point. All you do is follow that line in stripes of light and dark. Started out with our verts, ended up doing or finishing off with our diagonals to get our diamond pattern. Just cutting down that time, all right? So that's what landscapers love. We love cutting down time, producing good quality work, but at a fraction of our time. That allows us to get more yards done, get them done good and efficiently, and make more money. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you guys again. I am at one of the properties that you guys have seen before. We got a leaf cleanup to do here today. We are still rocking with the best backpack blower on the market, in my opinion, is the PB 9010 Echo. Love this thing, what I use for all of my leaf cleanups. I love having this thing. I could literally stand right here at my truck and blow leaves from right here all the way down to the street. But then once you get into your bigger piles, obviously you're gonna have to walk it down and continue blowing as well. But I just wanted to show you guys the amount of leaves that we're dealing with here. Not as much in this front yard, but a lot more in this side yard here. I might be doing this one today too. I just have to contact the rental property owner just to see what he wants to do, because we are on hold for this house. This is the two houses right next to each other that I usually do for the routine maintenances of grass cutting, edging, trimming, stuff like that every single year. But he wanted me to hold off on the leaf cleanup for this yard. But this one, open this gate real quick. We're going to be working on this yard today. So this will be the main piece. This is the backyard. She wants me to blow off the back patio here, that accumulation of leaves over there, that accumulation there, and then there's a side part on the other side of the house as well. So we'll probably blow all of this out here into the grass. I'll probably start right here. I usually blow here forward because it's just easy to run this path and blow it all forward that way, and then start here for the backyard, which we're starting with first, and blowing from here, blowing all of this over into the middle of the yard, running it over with the mower to chop it all down into smaller pieces, bag it up, put it on a tarp, and then drag it to the front and pile it on the tree lawn. But we did a cleanup about 4 weeks ago on this yard. Not an extensive cleanup. She just wanted to basically have a lower price, so she just wanted the leaves done in the grass portion area. But this one we'll probably do a little bit more because we got a lot of accumulation over there on that side and a lot of accumulation over here next to both of her backyard sheds. So that's what I'll probably be doing, guys. I'll probably throw you guys on my head or sit you guys down right here somewhere and do a time lapse of me blowing everything over into the middle portion of the yard. Then we'll run it over with the mower to get most of that pile chopped down, so it's a lot easier to deal with, and then tarp it and drag it all down, or drag it all to the front yard, excuse me. So just wanted to give you guys that little bit of information. I won't keep this video, I won't keep you guys long. Again, I said I'll do it in a time-lapse format as far as the video watching sake, so you guys aren't watching an hour-and-a-half long video, because I'm pretty sure that it'll take me about an hour and a half to get the backyard done, and then what little we have in the front yard and the side portion right here. And if you guys really want to see landscaping stuff, leave it in the comments below. If you're a subscriber and you're here for the landscaping stuff, please leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. I have tons of stuff that I can show you guys, talk to you guys about, show you in real time, questions about mowers, deck size, what type of mowers you want to run for what, blowers, weed eaters, what I recommend for different types of stuff. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys, we are ready to get started here for this leaf cleanup. Again, I will put you guys on a time lapse for the main part of this backyard leaf cleanup. We got the PB 9010 all gassed up and ready to go. So we'll start right here, blow everything to the middle, come with the mower, mulch it all up, bag it, put it on a tarp, drag it to the front. Also get some footage for you guys with the Stihl 86C leaf vac. So we'll probably pick up most of this area right here and that corner as well, and then blow everything else out into the yard. So I'll do this in real time for you guys with the leaf vac. I'll put you guys on a time lapse with the backpack blower here, the PB 9010. Again, I absolutely love this thing. If I had to buy another one, I would go right back and buy this same exact Echo blower. The massive tube, the airflow that this thing puts out, the distance that it carries that airflow, the amount of leaves you can blow with this thing, it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely gets the job done so much faster. Again, I love having this thing. And obviously it would do wonders having a zero turn ride-on blower, Hurricane, or one of the Skags as well, but don't got the money for that just yet. Maybe someday down the road. But got my country music on, so ready to rock and roll here and get this job done and make some quick cash. Pretty good right there. All right, quick 5 minutes there for you guys with the Stihl 86, picking up those two leaf collection spots right there and right there. So again, now we're on to the backpack blowing, blow everything to the center, mulch it all up with the mower, tarp it, haul it to the front. Backyard will be done. We'll get started on the front yard after that. thanks for watching that part of the video. As you guys saw, I started right here, worked my way up this property line this way, did the porch again, blew out all the beds here, blew everything into the middle. We're gonna go grab the mower now and see how far we can mulch down this pile, and then we're gonna grab our grass gobbler, suck up everything that we mulched up, put it on a tarp, drag it out to the front, and then we will start on the front yard. The reason why I'm doing it this way, for me, I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. For me, instead of trying to tarp this whole pile like this, it's easier to grab the mower, mulch it all up first, get it down. I could literally, I'm telling you guys right now, before I even show you, this pile will be down to about half the size. And for me, I'd rather have a machine do the work to cut my time down rather than trying to do manual labor, putting a big tarp out here, trying to tarp this whole entire pile as is, and then drag, let's say, maybe 5 trips to the front yard with this big pile here. I'd rather just do 2 trips, have a mower mulch up all these leaves, throw it on a tarp, make 2 trips, and then be done with it. That's just me. If you guys do it a different way, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know how you guys do leaf cleanups in backyards, preferably. If you do it the same way or a different way. I'm not saying anyone else's way is wrong. I'm just telling you guys how I do it. Also, one more point. You guys might have noticed I wasn't fully doing like beds like this with bush line back there. That's pretty much cleaned out. The blower did a nice job blowing that fence line out back there, but I didn't do this fence line either. I just did a portion to get all the leaves that are on that existing driveway right there, and that one little grass pass, all those leaves over this way to the middle of the yard. But the reason why I'm not doing it is because I'm not getting paid to do that. So I know some of you guys might be watching and being like in the comments, well, why isn't he doing this? You're a bad landscaper, you should be doing that as well. But what you guys have to understand is, if you're not getting paid to do it, don't do it. Just like I showed you guys this stuff over here that's fallen from these trees that squirrels chew on and harvest and eat for the winter time. I'm not cleaning this stuff up. As a landscaper, I really want to clean stuff up like this, but again, I'd be here literally for 24 hours cleaning every single one of these things up, and I'm not getting paid to clean this stuff up. She just wanted the bulk of the leaves done, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we're getting paid for. So that's what I'm doing here today. So if any of you guys had that thought in your head of why I'm not doing certain things that you may be thinking as you're watching, that's the reason why I'm not being paid to do them. Would I be doing them if it was my own yard? Absolutely, yes. But I'm not doing paid, or I'm not getting paid to do it in this yard today. In other yards, I may be getting paid to do it, and that's when I'll do it. So hopefully you guys understand that. So let's go grab the mower now and mulch up these leaves and tarp them. And also one more thing, these little straggler leaves, I'm going to be going over the yard again after we clean up the big pile here with the mower and the grass gobbler. So that's the mower is going to pick up this little stuff here, so I'm not worried about this. I was just getting the bulk of the leaves out into the middle of the yard. Okay guys, you just watched me mulch up that big pile of leaves, and check this out. So you see we did that, we got the tarp right here ready to go. That big pile of leaves stretched out from right here all the way over to this pass right here. So now that big pile turned into this. Now you tell me guys, would you rather clean up something like this or that big pile and tarp it all and rake it all in to the tarp? For me, I'm gonna let the machine do the work. I paid $8,000 for that walk behind mower. I'm gonna use it, and this is what I'm gonna use it for in this particular situation. I'm gonna let the mower do the work. I didn't even break a sweat. So anybody else or some other people that may not have thought of that, they would have tried to tarp all of those leaves all at once in that big pile and made 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trips to the front lawn trying to pick up that big pile of leaves. For me, I'm gonna let my machine do the work. I'm gonna cut it down into a pile like this. I'm gonna bag it up in my grass gobbler, and I'm gonna make 2 trips tops. I'm pretty sure I can get this in 1 trip, but 2 trips just to be safe. I'll say that just to be safe. 2 trips to the front yard, and boom, the backyard is done for what we're getting paid for. You got to think of it that way, guys. So for me, I hope you guys understand that. For me, this is what I understand. This is how I know how to do it for what I'm getting paid for to do today, and to get it done faster based on time management and letting my machines do the work for me instead of breaking a sweat trying to rake all that big pile onto a tarp and make a bunch of trips back and forth to the front and backyard. I'm not doing that. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. We're gonna got the grass gobbler on here ready to go, pick up all of our mulched up leaves, tarp it, carry the tarp to the front lawn, and then we're on to the front grass. Guys, we're done in the backyard. I think the work will speak for itself. So you guys saw what I did. Turned that big pile into this. This is 1 trip, that huge pile. So let me ask you guys this. If you're a regular homeowner, you don't have a landscaper do your work or anything like that. If you were a regular just homeowner that cuts your own grass, that has a yard this size and accumulated that many leaves into a pile, how many of you guys would have used a tarp and raked all of those leaves onto a tarp and made 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trips to the front yard, back, do another pile, front yard, back, and so on and so forth? How many of you guys would have done that? Or would you rather pay somebody like me that knows what they're doing, that has the right equipment to do it quick, fast, and efficiently, come to your house, do it really quickly, do it right the correct way as well, because you're getting paid to do it, you're a professional, and then get out of your yard? For me, I'm gonna pay for it, but again, I don't pay for it for my own yard because I do the landscaping in my own yard as well. I do it for other people's yard, I might as well do it for my own. That wouldn't make sense. But you guys get the point of what I'm saying. I turned that big pile of leaves into nothing, down in the dust. 1 pile. I have 1 pile of all the leaves in this backyard that accumulated. The bulk of the leaves and what I'm being paid for. Again, remember what I'm being paid to do. Turn that pile into 1 little pile of mulched up leaves, and now I have 1 pile to drag back there, and I'm done in this backyard. You guys got to get on board with that. That has to make sense to you by now, watching the video, listening to what I'm saying. And if you cream me in the comments and say you don't like doing it this way, that's on you guys. I haven't broken a sweat yet, and that's because I'm letting my machines do the work for me. So let's get on to the front yard, guys. I'm gonna drag this to the front. I'll show you where we're piling at. We'll take the mowers and the leaf vac and PB 9010 to the front yard. We'll blow the majority to the front yard first, or blow the majority to the tree lawn in the front yard first, and then we'll come back and cut everything. Got some more leaves falling as we speak right here, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna run the mower over everything right now before we get onto the front yard, but I'll do that off camera, and then we'll get onto the front. All right guys, real quick, just showing you the backyard. We just finished up here. I just cut the grass off camera here, just to go over it real quick and get up these stragglers that were still falling as we were getting our big pile up and condensing that down into 1 pile. So I hope you guys understand that now, of how letting your equipment work for you can save you a bunch of time, especially having commercial landscaping equipment. So now we are going to start right here and blow this entire portion or this entire path down, get the PB9010 fired back up. So we're gonna blow all of this down to the tree lawn here and the curb. We got our pile started down here, same area as 3 or 4 weeks ago. Pile started right there. I quickly ran over to this front yard with the grass gobbler on. Still got some stragglers here, so we're actually gonna blow out the front door area, porch area here, blow this out. Not a whole lot of collection over here with leaves, thankfully, because we don't want to be blowing all mulch out of the bed here. But got this portion to blow down, blow all that down towards our pile, and then we'll go over the yard one more time with the mower and the grass gobbler on there just to clean it up a little bit more, and then we're done, guys. That's a really quick leaf cleanup for a yard this size, and this is not a small yard. It's actually a pretty decent big yard. So that shows you how well this blower works and how well letting a commercial lawnmower work for you can get the job done a lot faster. So let's fire up the PB9010 again here, and we'll get on started with getting this front yard done. So I'll get you guys back into your time lapse. Alright guys, we are back in the truck. We are headed home now for an hour and a half's worth of work. That was about a $350 job that I just did, as you guys saw, that leaf cleanup. So again, I just want to make it known and make sure you guys understand the point of this video.